Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Myself Dr. Sumeet Patil, and I make videos upon English literature, wherein up till now I have made several videos which you can watch on my YouTube channel. And without wasting any time, I would be focusing on today's video, which is related to post-World War II poet, who is none other than Philip Larkin, who was born on 9th of August 1922 at Coventry, which is located in United Kingdom. And he was born and brought up in that place, Coventry, and he went to King Henry VIII school in London, and thereafter he studied in Oxford. And when he was studying in Oxford, when in university, when he got the scholarship, and he got inspiration to write a novel, which I would be highlighting in a minute or two. But when he was residing in Oxford University, he learned so many things. And now to once again come back to his the foremost point, that is pen name he used while writing his novels or while writing his poems, that is Brunette Coleman is the pen name which Philip Larkin used while publishing his novels or verse, that is poems. And then coming to the first book which he published in the year 1945 is The North Ship, which didn't go well, but henceforth what he did is he started working on his poems. And to talk about his first novel, that is Jill, which was published in 1946, this is the novel which I right now spoke about Oxford University when he got scholarship to study in Oxford. The experiences which he had gone through in Oxford University, he has penned down in this novel, that is Jill. And his second novel was, which was published in the year 1947, was A Girl in Winter. That is also an extraordinary novel wherein he portrayed the life of girls in United Kingdom when they were born and brought up in a school which is only wherein only girls are allowed to study, that is girls' school, and the life of girls in that school and so many things. Now to talk about the basic thing that Philip Larkin, which from where he got influenced, or what are the points that he or which are the points that he took from, and which people. Now there are two people, two great I should say, one is novelist as well as poet, and another is that person which I made I guess 2 to 3 days back. I made a video upon that person, that is W.B. Yeats, William Butler Yeats. From William Butler Yeats and from Thomas Hardy, he got inspiration. Philip Larkin, he got inspiration, and then he started working upon his poems and essays, as well as essays also he has written. I would be giving those details in a minute in the upcoming part of the video. Now the first and the foremost thing you must remember, that is he got influenced and he got inspiration from two great people, that is Thomas Hardy and that is W.B. Yeats. And then coming to the next point, he learnt how to be in commonplace, and often what he did is often dreary details he highlighted of his life, wherein the base of or the basis of truth, and then I should say unsparing and memorial poems which he has published with the life which he was going through. And he was anti-social, anti-romantic, anti-neo-romantic also, because he didn't like that part wherein William Wordsworth and S.T. Coleridge and those people, they penned down the poems of that sort. Why? Because right now when Philip Larkin, when he was writing, it was the period of World War II, 39 to 45, 1939 to 1945 is the period. And then during this point of time only his first novel was published, that is 1946. I told you that Jill, it was the novel wherein his experiences at Oxford University he has penned down. And then coming to the next point, that is second volume of his poems, which were published in the year 1955, which was entitled as The Less Deceived. Now this was the part, or this was the thing wherein which gave famous, or which gave identity to Philip Larkin, and he became famous not only in United Kingdom but through this kind of second or later part of the 20th century. And then coming to the next point, his style, he focused on intense personal emotions, and strictly he attached to sentimentality or self-pity, which I right now told you that he never got influence, or he was never attached to the romantic kind of style of poetry, but he was attached to his own experiences. And he was, from the birth, or from the point of time when he started to learn, or he started to understand, he was focusing on the death or on the mortality, and hence major of his poems are based upon death. And now to talk about another thing, that is in 1964, his major publication was that the Whitsun Weddings. This was also another part of his work, wherein in 1964 he published. Then in 1974 he published High Windows, and its themes were morality, love, human solitude. And then coming to the next part of his life, that is 1955. From 1955 he joined the library, which is located at Hull, wherein he worked until the last day of his life, that is 2nd of December 1985, wherein he passed away with some kind of serious disease to his esophagus, and he passed away. And now what has happened with when he was working in the provincial city of Hull, wherein he was librarian, he was writing poems in this library itself, wherein he was working. And as I told you, that the second novel, that is Girl in Winter and Jill, also maybe probably written before when he joined the library. And then his later things, that is when he started writing down another kind of genre, or 1973 there was an edited version of Oxford Book of the 20th Century English Words. This was the book which was written by Philip Larkin. And then 1982 required writing collection of miscellaneous essays were published. And now I would be talking about 1 to 2 minutes about, or in brief I would be highlighting about the notable works of Philip Larkin, and the themes also which he used in his essays, or in his works. That is the first and the foremost thing the first and the foremost thing, that is the works. Now the works is The North Ship, which was published in 1945. Then 1946 Jill, A Girl in Winter, which was published in 1947. The Less Deceived, 1955. The Whitsun Weddings, 1964. The Oxford Book, which I right now told you of the 20th century, was, that is 1973, wherein he was editor. High Windows, 1974. Required Writing, 1983. Collected Poems, 1988. And then the themes and features of his writings were Silence and Breaking of Silence, Oblivion and Fighting Against Oblivion. I write poems, I quote, I write poems to persevere things both for myself and for others, to keep things from oblivion. And Dramatic Monologues, that is Larkin's persona, a depressed, elderly, disappointed, alienated person. And then the great thing is not to be different from other people, but be different from yourself. That is the point which he highlighted in his works. And then pessimism, traces of anti-romanticism and anti-modernism. And one more important point I would like to highlight, that is the movement. Now the movement is a group of writers which Philip Larkin as well as his contemporary writers, they started to highlight about the things which were going on in that part when they rejected anti-romantics was a kind of thing. And then coming to main features of his poem of his works, that is Reaction Against the Poetry of the Dylan Thomas, sparing use of images, lucid, technical and smooth style, defined themselves in opposition to the 30s poets and valued the period before World War I and political neutralism, later replaced by conversatism. And as I told you, the main features were anti-romantic attitude. Poems are associated with one particular experience of or a concrete situation. And with this, I would like to highlight. With this, I would like to tell you that these are the major things which Philip Larkin he penned down while when he started writing in the early, I should say, 1940s or 40 after the World War itself. He started writing down, and I hope you all have liked the basic things or the basic introduction of Philip Larkin. So with this, I conclude this video. I would like to urge you all, please share this video as much as possible. Please subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell icon there itself, and so that you will get the updates of my upcoming videos. And thank you. Take care.